Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Adrian. Let's play some Victoria 2 Pop Demand mod. So, we're going to be playing Victoria 2. It's a grand strategy game by Paradox Interactive slash Paradox Development Studio. It was released in 2010, and I believe their latest expansion for this game was released in 2012, which is Heart of Darkness. But we're going to be playing a mod. It's called Pop Demand Mod, and this one specifically is Pop Demand Mod Concert of Europe. So it pushes the start date back about 15 years before the regular start date. So we're playing Victoria 2. It's about industry, it's about diplomacy, it's about warfare, internal development, railroads, all that good stuff. I actually previously tried to record this episode. I did. I actually recorded a whole half hour. And I don't know what happened, but during the processing to YouTube, I think my video got corrupted or something. And I realized that it wasn't going to work. So such a shame. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a new campaign. We're going to start over. And I was wondering what country to play as for this campaign. And I'm currently taking a History of Latin American course, Latin American history course at my university. So I was like, hey, let's come over to Latin America. We have all these different countries. There's Portuguese Brazil, there's Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Spanish Peru. I was like, what are we going to do? And then I realized, I was like, hey, Empire Mexico, we should do it. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do an Imperial Mexico playthrough, and you can see here, yeah, I only got to 1822, so less than like a year, but it was a good half hour of commentary and content. So it's such a shame, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and play it again. Let's do it. Game starts in 1821. So the United States is not a great power yet. All of Latin America is just revolted against Spain. Mexico won its independence in 1821, so we were just newly independent, and we're a Mexican empire, the first Mexican empire. World is mostly dominated by the United Kingdom. They own India, and they have influence in China and Asia. They just started colonizing Australia too. Um, United Kingdom owns about one half to a quarter to one half of the world's population. Ottoman Empire is going through some stuff. Egypt's becoming independent. Napoleon's empire has been dismantled. Liberalism is been trashed out and squashed, and there's an age of conservatism within Europe. But we're gonna play over here in Mexico, so we're not gonna deal with any of that. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's go ahead and click play. Alrighty, so let's see what we have here. So we're gonna go through the ropes. We're gonna go through just everything that we have. Let's see here. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, so let's just go through the ropes. What do we produce? What do we produce in Mexico? We produce grain, canned food, horses, cattle, and fish. All right, let's go ahead and check out our taxes. We're gonna need to raise taxes on the poor. We're gonna keep the middle income taxes pretty. Yeah, I mean 50% is high, but we'll leave it. And we gotta raise taxes on the rich. We gotta increase bureaucratic spending. I need more bureaucrats. I need more clergy. I need my people to be literate. I need my people to be taxed efficiently. Military spending, let's go ahead and raise that just a little bit. Let's get some moderate tariffs. Don't want it too high, but we'll put it 30%. Okay, let's focus on research. So there's two ways that I could go. I could go for some industry, culture, and commerce pretty heavily, or I can go for the Army and Navy tax pretty heavily to be able to compete with some of the other countries that are around me. Like the U.S. The U.S. is pretty far ahead of me in technology, so that's it's not exactly ideal, but we'll do what we can. But I'm going to go ahead and focus here on commerce. I'm going to focus on economic thought and critique because I need research points. So let's go ahead and let's start researching that. Okay, and then we'll focus on some more commerce, and we'll go here to culture and industry. Let's see here. So let's check out our politics. We have a pretty we have a constitutional monarchy, at least somewhat Prussian constitutionalism. Still absolutist, but there is an elected parliament, upper house, things like that. So we have a lot of reactionaries. decent amount of conservatives, and we have some liberals. Liberalism has been, like I said, quashed out. So there's not a lot of liberals in our country for now. There will be later on. We have the Partido Conservador, Partido Liberal, and then the Partido Imperialista. We're going to go ahead and stick with the conservatives. Let's see. Any decisions? Enslaved freedmen. So we have slavery. Slavery is legal in our country. It historically was abolished in Mexico pretty early on, but for now it's legal. But I'm going to try and stay away from making people into slaves. The rights of man. Let's see here. Prestige, consciousness, non-colonial. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Okay. Alright, so we have our population. We have our national foci. Where do we want to put our national foci to work? Let's see. We have a lot of farmers, laborers, artisans, aristocrats. 1.7% of our population, our adult male populations, are soldiers, clergymen, slaves, bureaucrats. We're going to need more bureaucrats for sure. Let's go ahead into our most populous states. We need bureaucrats. Our population is Catholic, pretty much. So that's cool. It's more conservative than other places. Mexican, Native American, Mayans, Zapotec, Tarascan. Okay, so we've got a pretty diverse population. Most people are conservative, so that's cool. And most people favor the conservatives in the electorate vote, so that's cool. Let's see, what do we trade? We give away grain, horses, and dye, and we import coal. So that's a shame. Let's check out our military. We have 2 armies. These are regular troops, so we'll go ahead and keep them. But these are just infantry. They're like conscripts, kind of. They're not too good quality. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of those guys. I'm gonna use a manpower. Let's build some regulars. Let's get maybe 1 hussar unit. Okay, let's check out here. So we got the USCA. Hopefully we can push to the south. I want to avoid the US if I can. Let's see what's up here. Looks like Spain still rules over Ecuador and Peru, but these countries will soon become independent. Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia's down there, Chile, Argentina. Looks like Portugal still rules over Brazil. Gran Colombia hopefully will break up into Colombia and Venezuela, but I guess we'll find out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to industrialize, focus on our population, and focus on our literacy. Let's go ahead and pause. Alright, looks like our income is pretty decent. Okay. Alright, let's go up to speed 3 actually. There's not a lot to do, at least in these initial stages. Let's get some more troops. Let's get some regulars. First Minister has been appointed, and he's a true patriot. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's get some infantry and cavalry. That's what we're going to focus on for now. Population appears to be stabilizing. Oh, that sucks. I need population growth. I only have 1.57 million males. Our total population is 6.3 million, so I need more people. People are good. Okay. Let's actually go ahead and raise this a little bit. Conservatives in Mexico, cool. That sounds good to me. Alright, so we're gonna get some money. Let's see here. Anything else we could do with our military for now? No? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go here to Veracruz. Let's make that a rally point for infantry and ships. And let's go to Mexico City. And let's go ahead and make that a rally point as well. Okay, we have Navy. It's just got a frigate and a clipper transport, so nothing too amazing. We can build a lot of ships though, so that's cool. Research is gonna be going. It's gonna be going. Let's get our military strength up. I need a lot of regulars. I need a lot of well, not a lot of cavalry. Cavalry aren't that useful. Let's see. Anything we need to focus on up here? Anything over here? Not too much. Not too much. Let's see here. Alright, so yeah, this mod's pretty cool. This mod is, at least people say it's better than vanilla. Let's go to speed 4. People say it's better than vanilla. I don't know many people who play without this mod. This particular, like I said, this starts the game in 1821. Let's go ahead and get some mobile artillery. This starts the game in 1821, not 1836. 1836 is usually the start date. So we start earlier than usual. So that extra 15 years or so can, like, really make a difference. It really can. Let's see here. Empresarios in Texas. 1820, Spain signed a contract with an American named Moses Austin, authorizing him to bring several hundred families from America to settle and defend New Spain's northern frontier, the territory of Texas, which is Texas. The man then died. Mexico soon won its independence, but Austin's son Stephen Austin, took up the contract in his father's stead, and the New Mexican government recognized the agreement. In the early 1820s, thousands of settlers, mostly American, were enticed to the Texas region by land grants and minimal government oversight. Okay, so now that means that the population of Texas, or Texas, is going to change to Texan. That's an American culture. Ooh, look at that here. Annex Central America. Central American Provisional Government of Guatemala City has petitioned to join its lands to the Mexican Empire. It isn't often that a nation can expand so dramatically without firing a shot. If we favor extension, we can still turn them down. Oh yeah, we're gonna take them in. Okay, so we just annexed the United States of Central America, and we're gonna keep slavery away from those states. Looks like here we can do some stuff here in Mexico. It looks like we're upgrading our colonial provinces. That's cool. Oh, oopsies. Sorry about that. Let's see here. We have some rebels. We have Jacobin rebels. They want democracy. They don't like monarchy. They want democracy, but whatever. We don't have to worry about them. Looks like Greece has gone bankrupt. I don't like to read the newspapers too much. They sometimes get in the way. So let's see here. Okay, so it looks like we added about 300,000 people to our population. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Ooh, what's up here? First Mexican Empire. After winning independence, Mexico's elites had intended to establish a constitutional monarchy with an emperor chosen from a European noble house. However, Spain refused to recognize the new nation as legitimate, and other crown heads hesitated. In the meantime, the popular general who had been made president of the regency, Agustin de Iturbide, built support for his own claim to the throne. In 1822, he was crowned Mexico's first emperor. It says that he was crowned, but he actually crowned himself, so that's funny. After taking the throne, he quickly showed himself an absolutist, abolishing the elected parliament and suppressing all dissent. In the end, his rule displeased both liberals, who had hoped for a constitutional monarchy or even a republic, and conservatives, who wanted a monarch from a proper European noble house rather than a military usurper. Okay, so we can either pick to be an absolute monarchy, or we can pick to be a constitutional monarchy like the United Kingdom, and that's what we're going to do. I found that it's better for long-term stability just to have some restrictions on the crown. Let's see. How's our administration doing? Okay, things aren't too bad. Things are not too bad. We are a secondary power right now, so that's cool. Let's see. What's up with our armies? Looks like everything's going pretty good. Let's check out our naval map mode. I want to see, what do we have in the way of naval bases? Typhoid fever. Oh, crap. Let's go ahead and let's quarantine the affected state. Damn it. We got cholera. We're gonna build some naval bases here in the Gulf of Mexico and in the Pacific. In the Atlantic. Sorry, not the Pacific. The Atlantic. Now provinces of Central America. The provinces of Guatemala and Central America united with Mexico shortly after their independence, but cultural and political differences between the two regions meant that Central America quickly chafed under Mexican rule. Central American elites were deeply disappointed by Emperor Augustin's coronation, and they soon began talks in Guatemala City about seceding again to form their own Republican Federation. In 1823, a proclamation announced the establishment of the United Provinces of Central America, comprising all of New Spain's mainland territories southeast of the Yucatan. Okay, so we can release the USCA and play as the USCA, the United Provinces of Central America. We leave it alone, or we put them down. And that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put them down. To war we go. Pressing concerns. Reform-minded members of parliament in Parliament have reformed in a new coalition to push the agenda for press reform. Capitalizing on popular sentiment for freedom of expression, the Liberals are getting strength in the upper house. I'm going to stay away from liberalism for now. Damn, I lost that battle. Alright, so let's go to war. More Mexican aggression, and we get to annex the nation, so we have a year. Cool. Let's get some more artillery. Alright, so we're going to slow down a little bit as far as the game speed, and we're going to come take these people out. We're going to have to put them down. Let's see, what's the terrain here? Hilly farmland? Okay, that's not bad. So combat works a lot like other Paradox Grand strategy games. Let's do it. They're trying to occupy Veracruz. I think we'll beat them pretty handily, hopefully. Let's see, 6-3. Oh yeah, that was awesome. So they were annihilated. That's one way to put it. And yeah, their entire army was destroyed. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna annex all that again. Let's see here. We mobilize some infantry. These are conscripts, they're farmers. Looks like we're tanking a little bit as far as income goes, just because military spending is pretty expensive, so but that's okay. Tariffs are not bad either. I need more regulars. What's the supply limit here? Wow, 11. Holy shnikes. Really? People are trying to build factories already, huh? We're actually not going to focus on industrialization for now. We need to research a lot of tech before that's going to happen. So there's no real point in trying to rush for the industrialization for now. Maybe a little later. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move out the troops. Cuban liberation. Okay, since our independence, Havana has become Spain's last stronghold in North America. Our foreign minister contends that as long as Cuba remains in Spanish hands, Mexico will not be truly secure. We should seek Yankee support for war with Spain, or we should pursue reconciliation. Yeah, I'll say we should seek to support. The United States of America agrees that we should have Mexico. Holy crap, we declare war on Spain? Whoa. Alright, so we just went to war with Spain and the United States of Central America. Okay, let's go ahead and go up to speed 4. Alright, let's go ahead and withdraw. I'm gonna need some ships. I need boats. Let's get some man o' wars. I need frigates. I need boats now. Let's go ahead. Let's check up on our naval bases. Let's build some more naval bases. I'm gonna need them for sure now. So we're trying to go after Cuba. And I mean, Spain is busy with other things. I think we'll be okay. We could probably take them on. But I need to finish this war in the south before I push on for Cuba. Damn, that supply limit is pretty low. So it's weird. Occupation is strange. Occupation is based on of how many regiments you have. So like the larger an army you have, supposedly I guess the faster you occupy provinces. Oh, looks like we got some reactionaries now. Okay. It's kind of strange. I don't know. It's okay though. What's up with these guys? So basically, the United States and Central America, they don't have any more soldiers, so we shouldn't have any more problems with them. Get out of here. Looks like we have a Spanish fleet. Let's not engage it. They're blockading us. Blockades are pretty decently powerful in Victoria 2 compared to say like Europa Universalis 4 or something like that. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. Yeah. Well, let's Puerto Barrios. Okay. So we're gonna wait on, yeah, attacking Cuba. We gotta wait first. Damn. Okay. So we're secondary power. We have we're ranked number 12th in the world. That's pretty cool. We're getting even more soldiers, which is really nice because I mean I need them. I need a lot of soldiers right now. Let's see here. It looks like the United States is colonizing to the north, so that's okay. Let's see. Are we able to send any expeditions? Doesn't look like it, at least not for now. Let's keep occupying what we can. Okay, looks like occupation's going fairly well. Attrition's not too bad. We gotta be a little careful with it. It's okay. Crop rotation has been adopted through Chiapas. Sweet. And it looks like I can't build any ships because I don't have the goods. Clipper convoys. Yeah, there's a lot of demand. Okay, that sucks. Ooh, wait a minute. I have some Clipper transports. These transports? Yeah. Fabric and lumber. Mountainous lands to the north are part of the Spanish claims that Mexico is inheriting. We must establish control of them before our neighbors do. New Mexico? Oh, Phoenix. Cool, look at that. Sweet. Okay, so, okay, so we have a couple frigates, a couple man of wars on the way. Looks like we won this battle. It's taking them some time because we're trying to buy up all the Clipper convoys. We're trying to buy up all the supplies that we have in the world. We're trying to buy them, and since we're only ranked number 15 in the world, we don't get really, like, first dibs on, like, trade goods and manufactured goods and things like that. Let's go ahead and let's go speed 3 actually. Let's see what's up here in Leon. Okay, let's keep pressing on. I think we're about to finish this up though. It looks like they're gonna capitulate pretty soon. We have 69 war score, and we need to occupy at least 75% of the country for them to really like realize like, okay, we're done for. So ooh. Okay, looks like Spain is landing troops here. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go back up north real quick. I need to jump on this. I don't understand. They're fighting. Look at this. Spain is fighting like 2 different countries right now. Give me a general. Okay, cool. Alright, let's invade. We need to take these guys out. Hopefully we win. Because I know my military isn't that good. Let's see. Lover exposed. Looks like there was some slander. Let's end the slander. Looks like we totally defeated them because of numbers. Let's go ahead and let's split it up back into 2 armies. Let's push south. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be just about done with that war. 77%. Are they gonna give up yet? No. I have to have at least 85% for them to totally surrender. When they realize the error of their ways. Oh, sweet. Looks like my frigates are here now. Okay. Depending on what they have there, I may or may not win those battles. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, okay. We have some research that finished up. So we have more research points now, so that's good. Let's see. If we had to... If we had to pick something, what would we pick? I need research points. So I need to find texts that give me research points if I'm able to. Let's go and I guess let's just get freedom of trade. We need the education efficiency. Let's see, it'll take about 2 years for that research. Okay, it's not horrible. Looks like we're having trouble buying up the goods that we need. Claiming New Mexico. Okay, looks like we're expanding into New Mexico, Mariposa. Cool, look at that. We're pretty friendly with the U.S. Let's try and increase relations even more if we can. I don't really want them to go to war with me or anything like that. If I can help it. Ooh, it's a lot of attrition. Attrition is a killer in this game. It's ridiculous. Oh man. They're at 85% exact. We're at 85% exactly. Oh, they're still not going to surrender. Gosh. Let's go ahead and go just a little slower. Looks like, yeah, they're running out of ships. I mean, they only have 8 ships. Can I build any more Man of Wars? No? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can't produce. I don't know if it's because the blockade. No, I don't think so. That would be cool. If that's what happened, is if you get blockaded, you can't. If you've been blockaded, you can't receive goods or something like that. That would be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and check up on our national foci. So it looks like in Mexico we have enough bureaucrats. We need to keep increasing the bureaucrats in all of our nation before we move on to other things. Okay, hopefully we can get to Cuba somehow. I'm still trying to muster my way over there. Let's go up to speed 4. Speed 4 is about right for mostly everything. Okay, looks like Zacatecas has enough bureaucrats. Let's move them to Jalisco. So what we're going to do is we're going to get bureaucrats in all of our nation, and then we're going to focus on education and such. We're losing some money, but that's okay. It'll go down once we finish up the war. 1.8%. Okay, it's not bad, but looks like we discovered lumber mills. Cool. Oh, come on, these guys are not going to surrender yet? Oh, okay. Sweet. No, we're going to go ahead. We're going to not extend slavery. I don't like slavery. I mean, who does? You know? 8,000 slaves, huh? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Looks like Gran Colombia is right to our south. They dislike us quite a bit, so... Okay, alright, now we have some money. Now we can buy some stuff. Check it out. Having more troops. Let's move this 18,000. Oh, okay. Let's combine the navies. Let's okay, so we're expanding into Flagstaff up here. That's cool. What's going on? Let's see. Claiming New Mexico, Eureka. Cool. We expanded into Eureka, which is Northern California. Alright, right here. We're probably going to take Sacramento, hopefully fairly soon. And let's see here. Oh, let's chill for a second. Hold off for just a second. Can I get an admiral? Do I have the ability to get an admiral? I do. Okay, so I have an admiral. He's not very good. Eh, he's okay. Yeah, it's weird. You by changing generals during wars, you actually lose prestige, which is interesting. I wonder if they'll add that feature into Europa Universalis IV. I think that's actually a really interesting mechanic. Attrition. We gotta worry about the attrition. You gotta be careful. Let's see here. That's weird. Okay, so what battle? What fleets do they? Oh, they have frigates. Okay, so we have frigates and we have clipper transports as well. Looks like we beat their fleet. Cool. There's a crisis. Oh, okay. Crisis averted. Huh. Probably just stack wipe that. Oh yeah. Okay. Sweet. And let's go after him here. And I think actually we'll be able to win this. We can take Cuba. I think we'll do okay. What's up with this? So, that was, what was it? Oh, it was also a frigate. Okay. So let's try to engage them here in Belize Bay. And then once I take them out, I can move on to Havana and take the rest of Cuba. And then, let's go ahead and pause. So we'll sit tight. We'll destroy that fleet, take Cuba, and then we'll keep building up our industry and our population. I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, and I hope you guys enjoy this series. It should be fun. I'm going to try and play a little slower, but we're going to have a good time. This is a really fun game. So thank you, and I'll hope to see you guys soon. If you like this video, please click the like button, and if you dislike this video, please click the dislike button, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.